to the
Hand
Biscuit
snap,
10
okay,
RPG ad reel.
Oh.
We're going to run through
Hang
this
on,
real
hang on,
quick
I gotta-
because I've already done
Please
3 of
stop.
these, and I can't do it again because I'm going to lose my mind. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go over this and what you see on the screen there, which is the Ko-Fi. We'll make it real quick. Physical copy. This includes everything from my shop with the exception of some stuff that came out slightly afterwards, i.e. the Warlock Child subclass. The Child. I don't want to... No, it's not Children Warlocks. Although I'm sure they exist in D&D, but whatever. That's not... No judgment. All right. Whatever. So, first things first. On the Ko-Fi, if you go to ko-fi.com/biscuit10rpg, you'll be able to see the entirety of our page where we store all of our stuff. Not necessarily new, but not well known. I do have membership levels. If you want to support the channel, as well as my own personal endeavors, we have 2 levels, the Aspirant and the Warlock itself, chipping in at a $1 or $5 per month fee. Everything, there are special perks to this. Obviously, you get access to exclusive content, social media shout out when you become one, credit in all my future products that I make, which can take some time, so no worries there. The Warlock tier actually has some extra stuff, specifically exclusive requests. If you want to be one of those folks once a month, if you have something you're like, hey, I'm really struggling with this idea, I want to add something unique into my campaign, you can reach out to me and I will work with you. And we'll come up with something, either a magic item, maybe a monster, maybe an NPC, whatever you want. We'll work together and get you something unique for your campaign. Now, I will tell you this. If we work together, it may end up on the Ko-Fi page itself, but I will not be profiting off of it. It will actually be just marked as free so that your creation that you worked with me to put together will be available to anyone else that chooses to use something fun or funky. And my promise to you all is that will not end up in any of our books. That'll be specifically Ko-Fi exclusive. It won't even make its way over to DriveThruRPG. So there you go. On my shop, this is the combination of everything I've made so far. Obviously been on a bit of a hiatus for creation-wise here lately because we're working on a super secret project that I cannot tell you about, otherwise Adam will strangle me to death. And I don't need Adam having more stress in their life or you know, my life. I don't want to be strangled. So we got everything here. Melting Pot of Nonsense is 90% of what this is made up of. There, now you can see it. The only difference is it's put in a specific order so that it's easier to read and it's not so chaotic, which is what the Melting Pot of Nonsense was kind of built around, just fun stuff in a weird manner. Also, if you feel the particular need, you want to get the physical copy of this compendium, bam, right here, DriveThruRPG, just look up Biscuit 10 RPG, all one word, and you can find, oops, I didn't go back after the last take, ignore me. Here we go. The Abyssal Knight available there for $1.99, just like on Ko-Fi. The only difference is on Ko-Fi I make just a little bit more off of it than I would on DriveThruRPG. However, on DriveThruRPG, guess what? You can leave reviews, so I'll appreciate that too. There's the Compendium of the Absurd right here. And then, of course, I went ahead and threw up the Fey Court Warlocks up there just because it's an interesting concept. Kind of wanted to get it out there. Looks like someone thought 3 out of 5 stars. That's fine. It was a fun one. Didn't put too much stuff into it. But the compendium itself, as you can see, the PDF plus softcover is $14.99. Hey, not too shabby. The PDF obviously doesn't have everything that's in the physical copy, as noted right here. The physical copy only has extra edition of the Abyssal Knight version 2, which means that there's 2 versions of the Abyssal Knight in that particular book, because version 1 relies heavily on paladin oaths and twisting them and perverting them a little bit to give it a little fun flavor. However, the physical copy does have version 2, which is 3 more subclasses specifically for that new core class, as well as 2 more spells that you will not find anywhere else outside of actually purchasing the PDF for the Abyssal Knight by itself. Other than that, I think I've eaten enough time, so we're either going to start here in just a second, and you'll see our friendly, happy, or possibly curmudgeon-y faces pop up in a moment, or you're going to be knocked right back over to that beautiful Biscuit 10 RPG starting soon screen. With that, we hope to see you soon, and yeah, definitely check out our stuff. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Biscuit Tin RPG. We are back. I'm going to go ahead and do some shout outs right up front. Well, they're not really shout outs, they're kind of bummers. So, first, a bit of bad news. Unfortunately, Rosina is no longer going to be playing with us. She had, I guess, personal stuff came up that she was trying really hard to avoid interfering with Friday night games. So, unfortunately, she is going to be leaving us. Does not really tell you what's going to happen to her character, as her character is still in here right now. So you can watch and find out. The other thing is a bit of news. We will not have City of Illumination tomorrow, as Mike is going to be at some sort of convention, if I read that message right.
No, that's on me.
Oh. What the hell is tomorrow then?
Normal day.
Fuck you. Why would you post it that soon?
I'll post it so everyone knows. Dude, it's like 3 weeks from now,
I hate your face.
just so I don't forget. Well, I'm not gonna remember that week, so I'm like, "Oh, where's Mike? Oh shit, it's been posted for a week or 3 weeks. Oh
Yeah,
crap.
and that's gonna happen. So we're gonna be like, we're
Yeah, it's gonna
Andy,
happen.
and
Guess
we're
what?
gonna
It's gonna
look,
happen.
we're gonna look like an hour
Yeah.
after game starts and be like, oh.
Perfect. It's exactly what I want.
Girls, you're both pretty.
We'll see.
To be fair, I'm prettier.
Only when you model off the edge of your couch. Speaking of which, if you
Please.
haven't checked out Biscuit Tin RPG,
Please buy my shirts.
Let me grab my.
Oh, that sounds good.
And you can always buy his current edition of the Compendium of the Absurd. Some really great stuff. And there is a secret project in the works, which is so secret we won't talk about it anymore.
I was reading mine in the bath time, but it became the Compendium of the Absorbed. I'm sorry.
Speaking of the shirts, do they come in tank top?
I mean, I think the way I have them set up is the only thing you can't edit is the picture itself. It's a PNG, a ping. I don't know what they're actually called. You can actually take it and put that on any shirt you want.
Okay, cool. Because I probably want to get one, but I like my tank tops.
Yeah, you can get this one, which I believe on most days I choose to be thirsty rather than drink the water. And you know what I'm going to do, because we're not sponsored and I don't think we ever will be, I'm going to throw some shade at... No, I'm not. I was about to. We talked about it prior to this. I may post something on Twitter. Stay tuned. Okay, let's go ahead and get this shit started, because quite frankly, I'm just going to keep talking in circles. Last session, session 25, we titled You've Been Crit by a Lizard. Last session found the party back in a battle for their lives against shadow versions of themselves. Electing to continue the task of putting out the torches, finally managing to succeed, a whispered thank you spread through the hushed silence as the grate to the next part of the maze opened up. Majin, still feeling confident in the direction that they should go, led them out of the maze to a landing at the edge of an abyss that stretched out before them with various floating platforms, and further out, a glass tower where Majin confirmed the Well of Souls resided. Electing to take a long rest, the party prepared for what might very well be the most challenging task they have before them. After waking, I straight up sounded like Alex Trebek at that last inflection. After waking up, feeling refreshed, they carried onward toward the tower, only to have their path suddenly blocked by two enormous dragons, one of glass, the other of smoke. A series of mirrored movements later, the party finds themselves at a disadvantage, with two of their members down and a fifth having taken the opportunity to dimension door to the outside of the Wells Tower, effectively removing themselves from combat. Oh yeah, Icarus used plot armor again.
I am the proud owner of an enormous dragon made of smoke.
And so that everyone at home understands, or wherever you are, I guess you could be at work, but you should probably be doing your job, not watching this. But I won't tell your boss. I've given Icarus specific instructions stating that unless his character has seen the ability used by said dragon, he does not inherently know, because, quite frankly, that is one of the most broken abilities on a warlock I have ever seen.
Who
So
made that up?
I
Who wrote
believe
this book?
I believe that particular one may have been made by Jaren, actually. I
Not
think
Rick.
No, I think Jaren
Huh.
made the artist Warlock Patron. It's really
Huh.
dope, but I mean, there
Hi,
was a few
people
things-
at Action Fiction.
Yay, action fiction. Yay.
Merca, the
Mon-
Kickstarter.
Monsters of Merca. That is
It's such a delightful book. It really is. That's where my bacon came from, by the way.
Bacon.
Mhm.
that's where my bacon's going. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump back into battle. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up for everybody to see. There we go.
Hey, now. I don't know if we're rated explicit there, buddy.
We're certainly not rated for children.
I guess you can pull it up for everybody to see then.
I think I need to. I think I need to be.
The wave of recognition over Quill.
Huh? Oh.
No, it's the wave of recognition, not the wave. It's like
We really-
oh.
We really established the tone of this campaign two sessions
Hey.
ago.
all I know is that I was egregiously accused of flirting when in fact I was cursed. So
Anyway, letting sleeping dragons lie.
girl, if I was
Yes.
flirting, you'd know it. Mm.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and go next. Invars, it is your turn.
Yes, Invars will saunter. Saunter, I say.
Is that something
Uh,
Invars does regularly, or is this just a new thing you've decided?
You've
that
not
Invars-
seen him saunter before, but he does so with purpose. And calling upon the might of his deity, Jormungandr, he reaches out and lashes out at each member of the party that he can see, blasting them with green energy. It first appears to be sickly and deathly, and you think perhaps Invars has just had it with you. But those of the party that are there, conscious or not, are suddenly the recipients of mass heal.
I will say that you can barely see Fate. However, Essential is not within line of sight.
Yep, I know that.
Just making sure.
I've got to do what I could do here.
Okay.
I could go to there, and then they would be.
You just used 700 healing?
That's right.
Holy shit. It's been forever since I played in a
Okay.
high level
So
campaign.
I'm just
So
back.
everybody's full HP. If they're on the map, if they're not on the map, if they say dimension doored out or something, then
Oh, I was already full HP. You're
I
fine.
know.
Yeah, he dipped out
But
before you
from
even got
here, from here, I could actually see
How do I-
essential. I can see everybody but Majin.
Are you able to specifically only heal Essential's tentacles?
hit.
If
It's-
Essential is outside of range of sight, are the tentacles in range of sight?
No, I shifted over, and
Oh, okay.
I've got square to square pointage.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yep. You can see Essential from there too.
And I could
Okay.
back up one space if I needed to, if that makes it more clear. But
It's fine.
Awesome.
so
Back at full HP. I'm not in the cycle anymore.
yes,
Thank you.
everybody is because I have enough to spread around and still have some left over. I checked all the sheets. The two people that were down at 185 and 136, that's only like 325.
Yep.
Plus all of Rosina.
Yep.
Still had a couple hundred left over. That heals me. That heals Fate. So everybody but Majin and unfortunately the tentacles, and unless they are undead or constructs, and I don't know about it. If they are undead or constructs, then I'm sorry, you are not healed.
The big dragon that Icarus took over is not healed
Okay.
because it is a construct.
Well, I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah,
I
because-
get to pick who I heal.
Well, I mean the one that he took over. You might have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
picked
that's
that.
part of the ability. It technically becomes a construct.
I don't know how long that's going to last, and I'm not going to heal that. dragon,
Yeah.
So
It's a weird ability.
and that's it for me.
Okay.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. That's all I did. I just healed the entire party. Well done, me.
Took two
Just gonna
people
go
out of
ahead
the
and pat my-
cycle. You know, it's cool. It's cool.
I mean, yeah, you were all fully healed, but future reference that if healing is done, as you know, the cycle gets rid of the negative HP first and then heals the other stuff. So it's not like old times where it's like, oh, I've got to heal individually, or it just drops to 0. All right.
I mean, we can do all the math if you want to take 10 minutes out, but I
really-
already ran
I
it.
mean-
Yeah,
Sure.
it's okay. Let's not.
It's a total pool of 700 for everybody, basically.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't think anybody's taken enough to be like,
somebody would have to be negative
Full-
150.
yeah,
All
full
right.
detriment.
Yeah,
No, it's negative 14. So
Yeah, we're cool.
So the dragon is I wish I knew how to oh, never mind. I figured it out. Nope, we're going to move. Where's the button? Oh, it's weirdly right there. There we go. The dragon turns around. Cuz I just now
Oh,
learned how to-
that looks even worse upside down.
Shut your mouth. This is my best map ever. And it's going to
It's not the map that's the issue, it's the dragon specifically.
go after the one that it saw healing. Made everyone better. It
I
doesn't
thought
like
it was
that.
doing everything that we did.
Well,
Man,
unfortunately, half of that equation is gone. It has to think on its own now. So I'm going to ask you,
sounds like an
does-
unhealthy relationship.
well, good. 32.
is that the 2 hit?
Yep.
Sure enough, that hits. What is the attack?
It is a bite attack. And then it's
Is it
going
considered magical? Or is it piercing, for example?
It is piercing.
Okay, good to know.
All right. That one may not hit. 14 plus 21 to hit.
Well, that hits.
Oh, never mind, 23. And then the other one is
Is he just a snapping turtle? He's just like, nom nom.
no, he's biting you and then he's trying to hit you with 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
Yep, that's 21 again. The
That,
first one was 23.
everything hits me.
All right. So the second one is slashing. The second 2 are going to be slashing. The first one's going to be piercing. I'm going to go ahead and just do the average here because I've rolled way too high lately. So that is 47 piercing damage from the bite, and I need you to make a Constitution. Actually,
Okay.
before I do the damage, roll a con save.
Before you do the damage, roll a con save.
Yep.
It was 18. I clicked it twice. Sorry.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, this isn't going to be good.
So 47, you said?
Well, no. I apologize.
Okay.
Which way does it go? It's slash. Okay, it is slash R. If you fail the Constitution save, it is instead a critical.
But I passed, didn't I?
Nope. You rolled
18
an 18.
didn't pass.
No, it did not.
Oh boy.
That is 73 piercing damage as it chomps into you.
73. I am so glad that I clarified that this is not magic because I'm resistant to that. So it's only 36.
Cool.
Proceed.
You take a total of 30 slashing damage from the claws.
That's both attacks.
Yes.
Given resistance, it's only 15.
Cool. All right.
So I don't completely die.
Perfect. Essential. You're back up. You're in the game.
Yes. If Scrappy's gone for sure. So I
Oh, hi.
Essential closes his eyes for a moment and he thinks of Scrappy, knowing that when he will turn, when he's summoned again, he needs to do the chores back at the tent. So he's gonna go ahead and just charge the dragon. Is the dragon flying? How high is he?
No, it's on the ground right now.
Perfect. I hit him right in the ass. Boom. Right here. We're just gonna go and just throw some attacks at it. Nothing special. Oh, I will.
I'm going to assume that it is not Envars that has created this deep-seated hatred of all things scaled in you.
No.
You're either tossing us or kicking us in the butt. I mean,
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll see. All right. So we'll go ahead and just go on one attack. Why? What the heck? Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, he entered into my zone,
Yes. Oh, okay. How much
so
damage does
he
he
actually
take?
took some necrotic damage.
All right. Is there a save versus that?
Um.
For, like,
Yes,
half?
wisdom.
Okay.
Wisdom 19.
Okay. Well, 20.
Then it takes half of 41, so 20 necrotic damage.
Whoop whoop.
And then I got to make 3 con saves. That's 1 good, that's 2 good, that's 3 good.
Sweet.
Sorry about that. Remembering from last session about, I was like, why do I have an aura? Oh, yeah.
Spurt gardens. All right. Essentially, you
Yeah,
whack it.
sorry. I'm yeah, something's up with my end on D&D Beyond. It's not giving me the option to roll any dice. So
should-
I'm gonna go ahead and roll on roll 20
Okay, cool.
because this is a lot faster. So it's plus 11. Do I count as having flanking or no? No, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't really matter. Just thought I'd ask. So here we go. First one. And then, so 19 for the first attack.
Does not hit.
We'll go ahead and go with my second attack. And 25.
Well, that'll hit.
Definitely. Okay, I'll go ahead and Divine Smite, blowing spell slots. And then I'll go ahead and Searing Smite him as well as bonus action. Or as another
Alright.
spell slot. So, math. Okay. See how this works. Okay. So 6 points of splashing damage, magical splashing damage, and oh, eBay. So that's 21 points of just magical damage.
Alright. So that is a grand total of 27 damage.
Yeah, underwhelming. That'll be it.
Alright. That is 3. Alright. It is looking beaten. It's starting to look really torn up. Glass shards are falling off of its scaly carapace. I don't know. It's a magic looking dragon. It doesn't do what normal dragons do. Whatever. Its turn. Well, you got its attention. Hello. Turn around. And it's going to turn upon you. And we're going to refresh here to see. Yep. Okay, good. Got it back. And did not get that one back. Okay. All right. First, bite to bite you, 24. Essential.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. That was well over 24. And that was also well over 24. Okay. I need you to make a Constitution save versus its bite attack.
Sure. That's a 19.
All right. You take 92 slashing or piercing damage as it bites into you.
Okay.
And then you take 30 slashing as it swipes at you with its claws.
30 slashing. Yep.
And then it starts floating up into the sky. So that means that Rosina and Essential will both get attacks of opportunity should they choose to use them. I assume you're going to try to somehow sentinel a gargantuan dragon.
Oh yes, of course.
I get an attack too, don't I?
You are outside of 10 feet from it.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
Oh,
whatever. Yeah, you can have one too.
That's 24 for me for Sentinel.
All right, you hit, so it stops trying to fly off.
Sure. I'll go ahead and just go ahead and throw more smites at it.
All right.
So that's 18 points of slashing damage.
Wow, well done.
And actually, I need to go ahead and add one more because I can do that as well. And that's 20 points of magical smite damage.
All right, so 46.
Mm-hmm. As I cleave into its Achilles heel or whatever tendon in its leg or foot.
Yes.
I pull it down.
As you swing that, you literally just almost sever its leg clean through, as it was already pretty weakened before you hit it, and now it is looking pretty trashed. We'll go ahead and let Invar's. You want to go ahead and make your attack?
Sure, I'll do that. Oh, it's a crit.
Sweet.
28 to hit.
Nice. With your living weapon.
Yes, indeed. I don't even know how that's going to calculate. I'm just going to press the button. It's two-handed, so 11 plus 21. I think I'm reading it right.
I can't read it on my end. It looks weird.
Yeah, it's two-handed piercing, which is it's 6 and then 7. The thing
okay.
bites you, but then it's because it's crit. It rolls twice, so 11 plus 10 is 21. So I using both hands lunge the spear at it, and it after it strikes him, it reaches out and bites him too. Because that's what the living weapon does. These are considered magical attacks.
Yes, they are. So what was the total from yours?
21.
Okay. All right, and then go ahead. I don't think I have it set up to where the weapon will do its extra damage automatically, so you have to roll that yourself.
Oh wait, no, that's hold on. Then it was actually counting divine strike, but a divine strike has to be on my turn, and that was an opportunity attack, so it was only 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do does an additional 1d6, 4 and 5. So instead of it with 20, it's 19 total. Wait, 11. No, it's right at 20. 20 points total. I've never used this. It's the first time I used this living weapon. Sorry, guys.
Invars, how do you finish this dragon?
As it turns away with a moment of regret, I put both hands on the spear. And because I've got flight speed, I fly at it, plunging the spear into its tail, pinning the tail to the ground, and then the living weapon, little mouths erupt all over it and start biting a tail and just ripping it. And the dragon flails this way and that as its tail is being ripped, and it can't take it and falls over dead. I pinned the tail on the dragon.
As it falls over, the crystalline shards that made up the body of the dragon slowly disperse and turn into a crystal dust that seemingly blows away in the wind.
I turn and look at the other dragon.
And it slowly evaporates.
Oh.
I'm not letting you keep a dragon.
I wasn't going to keep it. I was just going to tell it, be free, fly that direction, and never return.
All right. So we are out of combat. I'm going to go ahead and drop the map off of here. Okay.
I'm gonna lob a quick healing spell on myself after I got chewed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Essential's gonna go ahead and touch his face with his hands and lay on hands himself. As weird as that sounds.
I thought you were just going to pour essential water on yourself.
I am at the same time, but I also need to use my hands. I need to massaging the lather. So
That's so weird. You're such a weird dude.
That's dehydrated, man. Your skin's a very important organ that people keep, forgetting about.
It is the body's largest organ,
Yeah.
and it
Also
faces
keep-
inside and out.
Yeah, and it keeps
It's kind of
everything
two-faced.
inside. Yeah, it's two-faced, but it's a good two-faced.
Chris is very confused.
We beat the dragons. Whoop, whoop. Nobody died.
So
Whoop, whoop.
with one dragon gone, you said there was like floating isles ahead of us. So Grim Eyes is
Yes.
no longer inside of us anymore. We can't see Grim Eyes.
No. If you make a perception check or you have a natural perception over 15, you can
You
look.
can probably you can see
him
Grim Eyes doing a little jig because holy crap, you guys survived.
He is standing next to this crystal tower, which, as the dragons begin to disperse, Grimeyes, the rings you were wearing disappear from your fingers. You're muted, but I understood.
Yeah.
So everybody make a perception check, please, except for Grimeyes.
Should I be deleting those from my inventory?
Not yet.
That's the
All
15.
right. At the very least, I'm going to unequip and unattune them.
That is a 7.
Okay.
Essential with a 15.
All right. So, okay. Essential and there was another one on here.
Invars.
Invars. Yeah, I can't see that one on here. Okay. Invars, you both see rings where the dragon's bodies were.
Are they
Well,
different or
I'm
the
going to go
same?
pick one up.
Oh,
The one laying next to the glass one is called the Scathan ring.
I don't think I'd know that right off the bat, but have I ever seen this ring before?
You have seen it on Grimeyes' finger.
Which you can actually remember now that I removed his curse.
Yep. And the
Indeed.
other one,
I mean, you would still remember it even if you hadn't removed the cursed, because you'd have seen it on me before I dimension doored away, and that was less than 30 minutes ago.
30 seconds.
Oh, it's 30 seconds.
Yeah.
yeah, we wiped before.
Let's
We
see,
did
how many
all of
rounds
that
of
in-
combat did we do? About 4,
Less
5.
than a minute.
By the time they
Less than a
found the
minute.
ring, they would have forgotten
Okay.
about you.
All right, fair enough.
And then the
Less
other
than
one
minutes
is the
should be.
Dieta ring from the smoke dragon, which
D-tag.
is
I've been
D-tag.
pronouncing it D-tag.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it is either, and I'm fine with that as well. So if you want to just,
Yeah, I'll take one.
yeah.
I'll yell out. I think this was on the little fellow's fingers, wasn't it?
Did you have these?
Where is the little fellow? Oh, there you are.
All right.
Are these yours? Were you secretly powering the dragons?
Oh. You can't.
He can't hear you. He's over by the tower, which is like 6
I'm
platforms
500
away.
feet away.
I'm loud.
You're yelling into
I
the
just-
void, man.
I just
Not
start
Careful the
walking,
void doesn't start yelling back.
It may
I
very
start
well.
walking over to the crystalline tower.
Okay. Yeah, there's no more checks to get over there. It's just careful walking. Essential, did you pick up one of the rings, and are you going to tell him that you have it?
I did pick it up, but I'm not gonna tell him I have it.
Okay. I wanted to make sure of that. So
Mhm.
I will go ahead and put that particular ring in your inventory.
Sure.
Grimeyes, remove day tag from your equipment.
And when we get closer to him, I'll just flip him the ring. And I
That's
think
the
this
one
is
that I
yours.
used the most. It's the one that's most effective for me. Because the other one doesn't come into effect because I don't get in physical melee combat with people.
Wait, can I have it then? I seem to be getting in physical melee a lot.
Honestly, it should have gone to Rosina. But I was keeping them.
What's it called on your sheet? The Ring of day tag or whatever?
Remnant ring.
Remnant ring. Okay. There we go. I added it to your equipment essential, so you have it now.
Cool. Thank you.
And since Icarus, or not Icarus, but Invar's is just going to flip back the ring, you'll have the other one. It is not attuned to you, obviously, because it was magically taken.
Yeah.
Okay. You all make it to the tower. As you're walking there, Grim Eyes, you hear behind you the sound of crystal and glass kind of breaking away. And as you turn around, and as you all see as you're walking closer, this very solid tower has cracked open, and there is a hole forming as if to make a doorway inside the tower.
Gonna make an egg joke, but I'm not going to.
Neat.
Well
I
done.
will
Did you
approach the
guys-
door.
Did you guys find another one of these? Because I had 2.
No, I think one of them may have flown off with the other dragon.
That was just
Lame.
by.
Now, with a passive insight of 22, do I know that he's fucking lying to me?
What did he say to you specifically?
I'm not lying. It was said that I did not see the ring.
Yep.
It was said that I did not know that someone else had it.
Yep.
I do know that both dragons
Okay.
went down, and there was one ring where one dragon was. The other one flew
Okay.
away. Not lying. Keeping continuity.
Right. Just double checking.
Keep an eye out.
Belay
for it.
that meta.
I'm just, I'm trying to keep track of the fact that I do have a passive insight, and my subclass is inquisitive.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back
Because
up.
I have had to use none of it so far.
We're gonna go ahead and set some mood music for all of you because we're approaching.
Oh, we've got music. Oh, lovely.
Yes, music. Which one is it?
That one. That very one.
We're in what?
Alright.
I always
chapter
forget
5
that
now?
a round is only 6 seconds. I'm very impressed with the fact that I took over a whole dragon in less than 30 seconds.
I think it would have been odder if you'd only taken over half a dragon.
I can't with you guys.
I'm initiating none of this.
You said a whole dragon. I haven't had dinner.
That sounds like a you problem.
All right. You all make it to the tower, and Majin, looking fairly pleased with, like, at each one of you, like they're surprised that you made it through that, and says, "Well, the well awaits," and walks inside the tower.
Grim Eyes is going to follow.
Now, how do we destroy this thing?
Well, let's investigate first. I mean, it's unlikely they're just going to have a giant self-destruct button. Unless...
I mean, if we do, Grim
Eyes.
Eyes will see it, right?
Hey, look, I found a self-destruct button.
Is this by Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated?
All right, am I in the right one? Okay, no. It's on the wrong page. Don't mind me. Sometimes I wish there were...
Don't see the man behind the curtain. Pay no attention.
I don't even see the man behind the curtain, and I am the man behind the curtain. Wait, where are
I don't
we?
even own a curtain.
Don't see me.
All right. As you walk in, the room opens up, and as your eyes adjust to the darkness, yes, it's dark at first because there's a blinding light that suddenly catches your eye, because none of you have light vision. You fucking bastards.
I think that's just called vision.
Not coming from dark vision. I'm gonna make some new rules. There's gonna be a new
I wasn't
thing
going to
coming
say
out.
shit. I wasn't going to say shit.
As you walk in, you see a massive number of pillars around what appears to be a spinning cylinder, and sparks and light are shooting out of it and hitting pillars at random. As you look at it, you see that the pillars, some of them seem to be very solid, and others seem like they're there but not. And they seem to stretch down into forever. You're standing on solid ground. You see the rock beneath your feet, but it's how is this working? You see the floor kind of opens up in places, but it's not there. It's half there, half not. It's a very transparent sort of floor as you see these pillars going into infinity and going up and beyond. Yep, accidentally made that joke. Yes. And as you focus on the well, you realize before you that there is something wrong with it inherently. It's got small cracks running through it. Anybody that wants to, Jesus Christ, make an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what might be wrong with it.
That's a 13. That's not too bad.
It's an 8. Man, I'm dumb.
Don't you have a bonus to Arcana too?
No, I'm a priest, not a wizard.
Don't forget
I
16.
thought your background had give you. You don't have any intelligence bonus?
No.
Why would
Oh.
you need an intelligence bonus when you're a cleric?
Haven't
just
you
thought-
noticed how I played
Oh.
this character?
I just thought he had a stat higher than 11.
I have proficiency
I've
in
got two
Arcana.
10s. What are you talking about?
Yes, so do I. And one of mine is in strength, the other's in wisdom.
I have a 24 for Arcana.
I just thought you had a higher one
Thank
higher than 12 in
goodness.
intelligence, that's all.
Icarus, as you're peering at the cracks in the surface, you're noticing something. Something within you is calling out that there's something missing from the well. You see the powers of the
It's a
abyss
bucket.
and the hells and the depths and various other patrons. These threads weaving through everything, but there is one energy that's missing. And it's divine energy. It's as if an entire energy source has been ripped away from the well, and it is causing the fractures to form and widen, seemingly putting stress on the well itself. As you're noticing this, Majin walks up to the well and is inspecting it. Oh, that's not good.
Indeed.
Fate
How do you
walks
know?
up and says, "Is there anything I can do?"
Not unless you got a god on your side.
Majin looks at you inquisitively. What God?
Divine energy. It's missing, so
Oh. Well, Fate, you said that your patron was not like other patrons. Perhaps you could reach out and try to contact them. Honestly, this is the best place to try to make a deal. The power that comes from this well is borderline infinite. And perhaps you can reach out and find out who your patron is here or strike a deal. But ultimately, that's up to you. And Fate goes, "Okay, I can try." And she walks up to the well, and you see her kind of praying. And it's kind of a silent prayer, and she says she's reaching out to her patron, and then she speaks out loud. Where have you been? Please, we need your help. I need your help. We need to fix this. Your power is needed. And while that's happening, while she's beseeching her unknown patron, what are you all doing?
I'm
Um,
just sort of keeping an eye on everything.
Would Essential know, being born and raised in the Shadelands, it to be common for people to not know who their patrons are?
It's not very common. I mean, they don't necessarily know the name of their patron, but they have an idea of what kind of
Right.
patron gave them power. And
And-
Fate doesn't seem to have a lot of information. Like, her patron's never spoken to
Right.
her or anything.
Right. And Essential knows that Fate is a very high ranking or very influential person in the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So okay. So whatever Grimeyes, go ahead, Grimeyes.
Because again, I have had zero opportunity to use any of my roguish abilities. I'm going to be basically doing constant eye for detail, making bonus action perception checks to just sort of look over this entire area as much as I possibly can right now to find anything of value to me.
Okay. Icarus, what are you doing?
Well, I know who my patron is, and I don't want to call attention to them or to me from that person. So I don't know. I'm just gonna be like contemplating and I'm just gonna be on guard for whatever happens next.
And I'm almost afraid to ask Invars, what are you doing?
I'm examining this to see if it looks like it would be susceptible to kicking it or striking it with a living weapon, if that would do any damage, if it appears to be structurally secure, or if I could this missing portion of divine energy, I'm wondering if it makes it susceptible to physical damage.
It's probably just a battery somewhere.
So,
An
roll.
off button.
I'm gonna have you roll another Arcana check.
Gonna have to fail another Arcana check. 18.
I mean, it seems as if this well is in multiple places at once. Its stone is hewn from multiple different stones, and some of them you've seen before, and some of them seem like they're from a place you've never seen before. It's just a mishmash of things, and it's just spinning, and then the cracks are starting to widen and everything like that too. So you assume that you could possibly hit it, but that wouldn't be the most effective way to try to destroy the well.
I'll look at Majin and ask, perhaps, by any chance, do you know how to destroy this artifact?
Majin just stares at you blankly, like, why would
Yeah,
you
does
wish
does
to...
Inverse does Inverse say that out loud?
I think he
Yeah,
might have.
totally.
Okay. Yeah.
I go over to Invar's and say, "This is the place where the energies of think God, but with a small G, gods reside."
Everyone make a perception check at disadvantage with the exception of Grimeyes.
Investigation.
Yes.
Oh,
You're all
investigation.
Oh,
Sorry.
Investigation.
No, perception. Perception.
Oh,
Sorry.
12.
Okay.
Disadvantage. This is gonna suck.
This is because you're all focused on Invar's as he says that crazy shit, with the exception of Grimeyes, because he specifically called out that he's using that ability.
Yep.
6.
Does
Which
that mean
did
he
not
just
do
used
me
his
a-
background abilities?
I did. Actually, I used our
Passive-
racial class abilities.
My passive perception is 10, so that's better than a 6.
So with
Okay, so real quick, you got 12 Invars, you got 8 Icarus Essential.
Got an 8.
Okay.
as I am not moving, do I have steady eye active?
I don't know what that is. You didn't call it
It-
out, so...
It seems to be as long as I didn't move more than half my speed on a turn, I have advantage on perception or investigation checks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. That's a nicer number. 2.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. Only one of you notices slight movement of the fingers of Majin. Invar's, in your head, you simply hear a word. Patience. You don't know where it came from. And when you hear that, you think back to the letter you found that was left on you way back. And it just said the time is not yet. Grimeyes.
But no
You
one
s-
knew that until just now.
Yes, exactly. Grimeyes, you saw movement of fingers. It looked like the casting or preparation of a spell. And since you're focused on
would
that,
he then see me react?
not unless you chose to react.
I hear a voice inside my head. I don't know if there's a telltale flinch that his inquisitive nature may have observed against my will.
Would you be surprised by a voice popping into your head as Invar's?
If it's not, well, actually, yeah, because I'm pretty well established that even my deity doesn't really speak to me.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
so yeah, voices in my head. You
All
know,
right.
could
So-
be anything. Could be Randy Orton. I don't know.
Yep. So, Grimeyes, you notice that he flinches. You both got 8s. You're barely cognizant that there's people there. So it's not as noticeable for you. It just seems like he kind of cracked his neck or something. It's doing dragon shit, whatever. And so you see that he flinches his head a little bit and then kind of looks like he's listening to something and then just goes back to normal. As this is happening, you hear that. Grimeyes, you start to notice that Majin has the you think it might be part of the spell, but you're not sure. You see a faint energy of crackling light and looks like tiny webs of lightning going from Majin's fingers up their body, and the eyes have become pale white for only a split second. And then everything goes back to normal. And Fate suddenly has a look of relief on her face. And Majin says, "Ah, so the pact has been made." I'm going to allow the other 3 of you to roll one more perception check. It is no longer at disadvantage to see if you noticed what just happened.
You
Come on.
little shit.
Central with a 21.
14.
21.
Shit.
All right, so 21. Invar's, you saw the exact same thing. Essential, what'd you get?
21.
Okay, yep, you both saw it. Icarus, your back was unfortunately turned towards Majin while this was happening.
Why did I turn my back on the betrayer? Oh well. Anyway.
You're
moving
her
on.
patron.
Maybe you were
aren't you?
talking to Rosina. She's here.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
She's being
Rosina-
very strong.
Rosina is with you, but she's been uncharacteristically silent, staring at the well.
I think she's having flashbacks.
Rosina,
Grimeyes
did you?
is just gonna keep staring at Majin.
I'm gonna ask Rosina if she's been here before.
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
Sorry, it's just really pretty. And
It is.
as you see the sigh of relief hit Fate's face, she begins glowing with a white, radiant light. As it seems like the divine energy that was missing has now been placed in her body, and you sense a strength in her that wasn't there before, as if she's changed. And she's just very, very excited. And she's like, I can do it. I can fix it. I can fix the well. And
Hold
then
on.
then we can go. She's just really excited.
How would you do this thing?
I would just use the power that was bestowed upon me to reinvest the well with the divine energy. I would do it.
From him.
Huh?
Me? No.
No. Them. Majin. maybe I was imagining it, but
I'm gonna
No,
kick Grimeyes in the side of his
No.
leg.
So
Just
you
just give him all. Yeah.
did you just
Invar's,
kick
did you
Grimeyes
hear
and be like, knock it off? Or what do
Yeah.
you
I'm
do?
gonna.
No,
Yeah. And I'm gonna look at him.
Oh.
I want to give like some sort of look. Just be like, let's not talk about it here.
no. Invars, did you hear something in your head
Now? No.
just like a couple seconds ago? Because your head just kind of jerked as I saw Majin doing something with their fingers, and I'm a little confused by what the fuck is going on right now.
How far away is Majin from us?
Majin at this point literally just looks at you and goes, my fingers.
They did a little twitchy thing. I don't
kick
fucking
Grimeyes
know.
again. I kick Grimeyes.
You kick
I-
Grimeyes.
Look,
Grimeyes.
you've got the
Are you-
name the betrayer.
I kick
I know
Grimeyes
you
again.
embrace it. It's fucking with my head right now. I
I
apologize.
put my axe in front of Grimeyes' face.
I'm sorry I worried you. I'm merely here to try to fix the well.
I know you are, and it's. Oh, sorry, I'm on edge because of the whole fucking dragons thing, and also I lost my ring. I liked that ring; it was a really nice ring.
Sidefully, some just be like, maybe you deserved it.
Oh,
No, no,
essential.
I
That's
would have
rude.
deserved. Yeah, that is a little rude. And if anything, I would have deserved to lose this one because I don't even stab people.
Fortunate. What does it do?
What? No, let's have this conversation later.
Oh.
But wait, what do you need to do?
I
know.
I just need to focus. And Majin goes, well, focus, fix the well. And Fate lifts up her hands and touches them to the surface of the well, and you start seeing this divine energy that is on her form extending out to cover and start repairing some of the cracks in the well.
Can I tell if she's using healing energy?
You recognize the energy kind of outright. It is divine energy. It's as if it's from a celestial being.
But it's not specifically healing magic.
No.
She's not like I have a lot of healing spells. It's not
Right.
one of them.
It's not one of those.
Okay.
Majin kind of stands back and watches all this happen, and faces the well. What are you all doing?
I'm just keeping an eye on Majin. He does not trust that blue gut person, gentle being.
Okay, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh God, natural 1. 13.
Sweet. All right,
Essential also wants to observe Majin as this is all unfolding.
go ahead and make a perception check.
Maybe you'll just go stand next to Majin.
I'm going to observe the well for anything I can possibly divine about it and commit it to memory. I'm studying it intently, especially as divine energy is flowing into it. I want to know every little nook and cranny of this weird morphing, shaping, multi-dimensional obscurity.
Okay. Essential, what'd you get?
5, nothing.
Okay. Icarus?
Oh. I mean, I was just gonna stand next to him.
Oh,
but
you're
let
just-
me just.
So, I know that Invars isn't paying attention.
That was a 12 anyway, so.
Okay. Invars, there's a message in your head. It sounds familiar. It goes, I got what I wanted. Do what you want.
God damn it.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yes, you do.
What's the voice?
The voice is a very peculiar gentleman holding their, well, gentle person, holding their hands in front of them, watching Fate attempt to heal the well.
And I'm going. I don't know the nature of this. It could be something telepathic, it could be sending, it could be message. There's all sorts of things that I don't know. So I'm going to try to reply
Mm-hmm.
and say, would stopping this ceremony damage anything? Let's see if I get a reply.
Yeah, you don't get a reply, but since you know where it's coming from, I assume you're looking in the direction.
Yeah, I'll kind of turn and look at everyone staring daggers at Majin as
And
well.
Majin very nonchalantly kind of lifts up their hand and just points towards the well, like, kind of like a gesture. But it looks, to the rest of you, it seems weird, or maybe they're just pontificating and thinking in their head. But to Invar's, it's very specific that if you stop this ceremony, it will potentially lead to the destruction of the well, and possibly, depending on how you do it, the person trying to heal it.
Well, then I've got to do something.
Oh,
Hopefully
God.
that something is nothing. I like
Oh
fate.
no. I've got this whole background that I haven't used the whole time, man. I've got this wait, no, that was your line. I've got a thing that I've got to do that I have been talking about the whole time.
Mhm.
Need to do, man. Just do what you need to do.
Do it.
Just do what you need to do.
End the campaign.
Well,
Oh,
he
come
can-
on,
he
that's
can- he can-
short-sighted.
Yeah, that's short-sighted. Because
Like,
No, I'm
like,
talking
like
like, you
Rick
know,
Hines didn't take this into account.
all I know is that he's not walking out of here alive. He does something.
Who isn't?
Probably you'll find out. Just do what you need to do, man.
Oh, okay.
Whee! Let's go for it.
Oh no.
Let's see. What do we go for? Yeah, I'll just do it. Whap. I start casting a spell.
Anti-magic field. Okay, how long does that take?
One
One
action.
One action!
I'm gonna go ahead and counterspell that.
Okay.
Do you know I'm casting a spell?
I mean, are you
You're
You're
trying? Are you
intently
hiding
watching
it?
Majin, as I
Or,
heard.
or are you staring at Majin?
Okay, so I need to find out what the layout of what we're staying. I assume that
Okay,
as a party we're
I
standing
will-
around the well and Majin's with us.
Yes.
So if I'm going to be staring Majin, I would still probably, I would assume, see parts of the party. And if you're casting magic, which must be either verbal, somatic.
Verbal, somatic, and material, but it's
Okay, then
one
I would
action,
immediately turn to you because there's something going on that's also not part of what's. To Essential, this needs to happen. He's from the Shadelands. Like the patrons need to be reunited again.
And Essential somehow knows that I'm trying to stop it.
Hang on, I'm
You're
gonna.
casting a spell that you are probably leaning towards. I'm assuming fate.
Wait,
I'm just standing next to her.
It's
Okay.
a self range.
Okay, no, you're right. You're fine. You're fine. You're right. You're right.
I am setting up the map a little bit here, so hang on. All right, I'm basically gonna put you all back on the other one, so bear with me. I'll show you my progress. The dragons are gone. Fate is up here by the well. Majin is also at the well. Okay.
So everybody was staring at the betrayer.
Yes. There is a chance, however, based on where they are, because I know that Grim Eyes and... Oh, wait, I gotta find Grim Eyes again. Where the hell are you? All right.
I just made myself a thing. I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. There you go. You're right there. Where were you standing? Just for the sake of it.
Somewhere where I had clear line of sight on Majin.
Okay, so you could be actually back here because you were keeping an eye on everything that was going on. And obviously, it was noted that Essential was next to you because he put his axe in front of you, kicked you, tried to do all sorts of stuff. Icarus, you can rearrange yourself wherever you like, and I will go ahead and put Roll20 back up so that everyone can see this is the well. And I would put pillars, but quite frankly, that's a lot of stuff.
Okay, which one is Majin? Is he the
Right here.
bluish?
Yep.
Okay. So I was near him. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna put myself there.
Okay, so this is
And
And
gonna
I
be right
was
here.
I was observing the well, so I would
Yep.
be close to it. I was examining it
Yep.
closely.
Okay,
Rosina
we're-
is standing right here near Majin. And we'll get rid of that. No tentacles. And, okay. So, where you're standing, there is a chance that Essential could potentially see you cast a spell unless you're trying to hide it.
Well, I
I'm gonna let
wouldn't
go
want
off
anybody
because I
to
don't
know
know
that I
what
was
his
doing it.
I don't know what his spell is, so it has to go off for me to do anything.
Okay.
So that's
All
so
right.
whatever he's doing, I can't do anything about it right now.
Okay.
Let me see. Do I have anything? I could polymorph him. Force gauge.
She is standing right next to you, Icarus, so I'm going to give her a chance to see what you're doing at disadvantage. Okay.
Lest anyone think this is Hand of Vecna moment. The
Nah.
DM knows this character's whole background. It's nothing like that.
Nope.
Yeah, this isn't that big, but yeah, go ahead and do your thing, man.
All right. So you have cast Anti-Magic Field, which I now officially have to read through. 10-foot invisible sphere and a
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
Yeah, I'll put the radius on while you read. No worries.
Okay, you do that.
It's not going to affect the well
No, it's not.
because that is an. I'm assuming that's an artifact,
Yes.
but it would affect her. It would affect Fate casting any spell.
Yes.
Mhm.
Wait, spells and other magical effects except those created by an artifact or a deity. She's channeling divine energy.
That's created by a deity, not channeled from a deity.
Yeah.
It's very specific wording.
Yep. So she's not actually casting a spell. So it continues. So you have an anti-magic field up, but nothing changes.
Well, drat.
Do we notice this now?
Oh, you'd have to notice me casting it, but nothing happens. I mean, actually, even though there's little skull and crossbones on Icarus, I have to think that Icarus has some kind of magic.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Unless Icarus is actively trying to use one of those items, Icarus will not notice.
No, it's an
Wait.
invisible sphere, so I cast a spell and
Wait.
nothing seems to happen.
All your magic items aren't working.
Hang on. What do I have attuned to me right now?
Yeah,
Because I think
what
I
do
might
you
have.
have active.
I think I actually had the Eldritch Claw tattoo active for like 0.5 seconds. And that's like what, an hour? Wait.
Well, we're not in battle,
Um,
so I don't know that you'd be running around with claws open.
For 1 minute. It was 30 seconds. I don't know how long it took.
It's been longer than that, so
Okay.
they're not active, and you can't activate them again anyway, right? For like a
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you are blind to this effect.
Once I take a drink of water from my endless decanter of water.
But wait, it's empty.
Now, if this point, if Essential's all suspicious, then that would surely trigger something. Casting a spell and nothing happens.
Well, if nothing happens, someone will just look at you as he was looking at Majin, and then he looks back. Since nothing happened, there's nothing he's gonna do about it.
So
Plus, he doesn't
Grimeyes,
know what you're
I'll be
doing.
honest, Grimeyes
Also-
wasn't paying attention. He
Also,
is staring
plus he
dead
doesn't
at
really
Majin.
know anything about you, so there's really nothing he can do. The
so
only time you would do anything if you were actively like hurting people.
you're only as suspicious as you were previously.
Right.
Nothing has
Don't
changed.
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
If they went off though, that would have changed.
hmm
Or if it worked.
I'm going to accidentally trip and fall onto Fate.
I need you to roll performance.
This guy is committed to ending. Just, oh, it's not gonna work. I see.
18.
Headbutts.
All right. I need everyone else to make a insight check.
Ah!
I
Wait,
think I'm more
did he-
surprised than inside.
My eyes immediately sees through the
Wait,
shitty acting.
He used performance. I'm an
I'll-
actor.
I'll take a disadvantage because I have no clue of his intent as a character. so-
Perception.
I was just doing it for flavor. I was expecting
Yeah.
an unarmed weapon attack, but we'll
No,
go
I'm
with
gonna have.
this.
I'm gonna have
You know
you
what?
roll to hit. Yeah.
I will also disadvantage insight because I'm not really paying attention to him.
You are
Makes
straight
no
staring at
sense to
Majin,
I
staring
am.
daggers. Yes.
All I'm saying is that
Just
this will be
saying,
something to tell Rick about either way.
Natural one.
Natural one. Wonderful.
I mean, it's still a 26 for me, but I'm not really paying attention.
Mhm.
Well, since I'm not even gonna worry about that. How are you? Are you just gonna try to knock her down or tackle her? Or what are you
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to do?
totally just like falling complete dead body weight, and I'm a dragonborn, so it's
Okay.
it's a heavy lizard.
I'm
not
gonna
like
have
you
you
can
roll an
throw
unarmed,
Right,
across
an
a
unarmed
room.
right
attack.
next to him. Can I make a strength check to try and catch him?
You're
That's legit. I'm like falling into the person that's trying to heal the Well of Souls.
you can try to catch her, but it'll be at disadvantage because you don't really see it coming.
Okay.
I already know
Last
exactly what line I'm going to be saying when all of this resolves.
I'm just gonna
Dude, now
use
is not the time for a
acrobatics.
trust fall.
Come on.
All right, Alias, go
Uh,
ahead, or not Alias, shit, whatever. Invars, make a unarmed strike.
Okay, before I do that, I'm just gonna prep.
Okay. Getting ready to
Are
start
you gonna
some shit.
smite her with this?
Yes. No, I don't
Wait
have
a
any
minute.
smites.
You
I
said
don't have
you
any
were falling
smites.
with your dead body weight. I think
But
you
that's
should get
an attack
disadvantage.
roll. I'm
Yeah.
making an attack roll.
Yeah, he was told to make an attack roll.
Yeah,
And
no, no.
quote, when you make an attack roll, you can use. So first I'm going to roll. Now, is she considered prone? Do I get to do this at advantage?
She is very focused on what is happening with the well, so she is not focused on you or anybody else at all at this point.
So
100%
either
focused.
advantage or she has a really low AC. Something.
I mean, it's kind of both.
Okay, so do I roll normal or advantage?
Advantage.
That's a 23.
Well, that certainly hits.
Why?
If it wouldn't, I was about to add 10 to it. But I didn't have to.
Okay. You hit, and you're falling on her, so make a strength check to try to grapple her.
Okay. Strength check. I'm not exceptionally strong, actually. 22 crit.
Holy shit!
Like how we struggled to take down 2 dragons, and now we just have this smaller dragon
And now try to pull some shenanigans.
Flopping around.
flopping around on the person.
She fails. You fall upon her and grapple her as her hands are
This is
ripped
way better
away
than I thought.
ripped away from the well, and the energy that was exuding towards it has stopped, and the
Oh,
cracks have
God.
begun to
Oh no.
unfill with the energy.
Oh,
There's a
no.
couple that were healed.
that?
Oh, God.
Let's do this.
Dude, not the right time for trust falls.
So you are both prone,
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
but she is grappled by you.
Okay.
That because everyone else is really confused about what the hell just happened, I'm going to give you a surprise round. What are you doing with your first turn before we roll initiative?
Strangle.
I'm going to. Ooh, weird mechanics question. I'm grappling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try while grappling her. I'm going to dodge.
No.
What?
All right,
I
you're gonna
hate
hit
Ragdoll
dodge.
her around.
Interesting.
So
I hate
basically,
that-
you
I
can.
think that's
I'll
valid.
allow it because you have wings. You can use them to knock a weapon out of the way or potentially get in the way of someone's swing or arm. So yeah, absolutely. You fucking psycho.
Wait. Okay, so you
Confused
did
flailing.
that. Does he have to make a Constitution roll?
No,
Or
nothing's
has-
attacked. Nothing's hit me
Nothing.
yet.
Nothing
No,
is.
The antimatter thing.
I mean, if he
Hmm.
chooses to
Uh,
keep
He
it
hasn't
up.
taken damage.
Yeah, he
Okay.
hasn't taken
Yeah,
damage
nothing's
yet.
hit me, so I don't have to take a con save.
All right.
Concentration.
So, just for the sake of figuring out what in the actual fuck is about to happen here, Rosina's still on there. Icarus is still on there. Fate. Someone's missing. Oh, yeah. Grim Eyes, I'm going to have to actually put you on the board now.
Yep, that's fine.
This is what happens when you let clerics into the party. Religious zealots. You never know.
All right, Grim Eyes, you damned crazy person. Where the hell? Okay.
Why am I the crazy person?
I don't know. I'm going to
I'm just
Door out.
suspicious. Yeah, for reasons that I thought were obvious. I can't control my character.
All right, Grim Eyes, nameplate.
It's you. You've been crazy the whole time. We just didn't remember it.
True. All right, you were on the board. You're right there. And add a turn. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start with Icarus.
I don't know what to do because the first problem is that this divine energy is leaving the well, and that's a problem. So I need to.
Well, I need you to roll your
Nick.
initiative first.
Oh, sorry.
Are we just rolling initiative? I
Yeah.
thought you were starting with Icarus.
No,
Sorry.
I'm doing initiative now.
Oh, okay.
6. That's fucking.
Okay.
In Vars, you may be paying the cost for my soul magic to return this divine magic. I don't know.
I might be hurled through hell any minute now, but I've got a grapple going on, so hopefully that'll matter. I don't know.
Actually,
I mean, I've got an anti-magic shell up, so
yeah, I don't think you can be hurtled through hell.
I don't know because it's weird. Is that psychic? Is
I
that
think
a
it's a
spell?
magic
Is that-
dam. I think it's a
Yeah.
magic effect.
Yep, because
I don't
it's
know.
not considered an artifact. It's just a magic item.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the ability.
So we gotta
itself
punch
is
you
magical.
first.
Yep. Invars, you've already rolled yours.
No, not yet. I was
Okay.
waiting.
Go ahead and roll yours, because I think yours automatically translates. over here.
16, 13. It doesn't, but I can fix it.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just put it in.
Oh,
Essential.
there we go.
Are you rolling initiative?
Mhm.
That is going to be 23.
Okay. Here we go. Shit's about to get real. Real fucking weird. Alright, there we go. Essential, you were up first. You saw Invar's fall on Fate.
I'll go ahead and pull out my little amulets of the Fathomless. I'm going to go ahead and cast Hold Person on him. So he's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Mm.
I mean, it's
Because
fine.
nobody
No one
knows it's there,
No one knows it's there.
Mhm.
but it won't affect me.
Yeah, exactly. I thought because
Yeah.
playing.
No. It's- yeah.
Alright, so when that happens, nothing happens. So
Nothing.
sees that.
Nothing happens. It doesn't
Okay.
really give an effect. Your magic
Okay.
flows out and kind of fizzles as it
Okay,
approaches
okay.
him.
Okay, cool. That's all. I just need that for essentials to understand that.
Yep.
Okay. With that, he's gonna go ahead and bonus action a tentacle then right next to both of them, and then he's going to whip.
Whip
I
nay
don't think
got
a
it.
tentacle can appear within the sphere.
It's all magic, right? So the
Yeah.
tentacles,
The tentacles,
they are magical. Okay,
they're
you're right.
powered by magic, yeah.
Oh shit! I did not. I expected some shit. I didn't expect this shit. So here is your tentacles. I'll give you control of them. You can put them wherever
I
you
wasn't
want.
expecting player versus player, but here we are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna if both of those fail, Essential's just gonna call out to everyone and says, "What is happening? We need to stop him."
No,
That's it.
don't stop me. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Rosina looks over, stands still, and looks back at the well.
Oh.
Invars, it's your turn.
I
Holy shit,
will-
Mars.
Try to persuade everyone.
Oh, you're gonna try and persuade a liar.
No, no.
man.
While
Someone who is-
dodging,
No,
while
that's lit.
I'm going to maintain my dodge, but I'm going
Lit.
to, for flavor, go. No, everyone, it's fine. This is fine. This is how it should go. Ask Majin. Ask the betrayer. It's fine. Majin.
So that's fine. You can do that. Majin just responds with, "What you choose to do with your actions is your own."
And I'm dodging and concentrating.
Okay. Fate.
Actually, wait a minute. I'm grappling her.
Yes, you are.
Mhm.
Oh my-
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna fly straight up.
Okay.
How far?
Yeah, I mean he's
30
got
Half movement.
Yeah,
yeah, half
It
movement.
Half
follows me.
movement while dragging somebody.
You can't. I'm grappling. No force movement.
Force movement, it's half.
Okay, 15 feet up.
15 feet in the air. All
I
right.
happen to remember that vividly. That's the only reason I know.
No,
it.
no, no.
big was
You're
that
right. You're
no
absolutely
circle?
right. Yeah, yeah.
How big was the anti-magic field?
10 foot.
10
So
feet.
he's above. So technically he's above it.
Well, no,
No, it
it's
goes
sort-
with me.
It's centered on him.
It's centered on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's self-range.
Wow, that is just. Damn. I can't believe that really worked out in your favor.
I can't either.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
All right. It is Fate's turn. She's concerned. She's going to try to fight you and try to get out of the grapple.
She'll probably win.
I mean, maybe.
But,
Let's
um,
see. Okay. 11.
This is versus athletics, right?
Yes.
Or
Athletics or strength, whichever you have. She does not
Right,
have
it's-
anything in that.
It's athletics or acrobatics, yeah. So I don't have any inspiration, so here comes the roll. This is it. It's going to be on roll 20. It's going to appear over there when I click the little button.
Oh my
Crit
god!
22.
Ugh! What the hell, Invars? Let me go. We have to heal the well.
No, this is fine. This is good. It will work out.
This
Trust
is
me.
fine. This is good.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
That's your-
Invar's young man, drop the young lady right now and go to your room.
Grim Eyes, it's your turn, buddy.
Does Grim Eyes have an inkling that something might be fucky with magic around him?
I mean, not around you.
No, around Invar's.
That's invisible.
It's invisible,
Yes.
and you may have seen.
But I'm standing
I didn't
right
even
next
know
to
it was
Essential, who is
invisible
You're
until
casting
standing right
Essential
next
said
to
it,
Essential, but there is a chance that maybe his spell just failed. It's not a magic you personally use, so I'm not going to say that you would necessarily
Right.
know.
I mean, it's
What
an
it was.
8th level
Honestly,
spell,
the better
yeah.
question is that does every person that casts magic in this world understand that kind of concept that magic can fail, if not countered or by other magical phenomena?
Yeah, it's depending on how learned you are, there's
Well,
a
it-
chance that you could pick up on it. I'd
It
say
would've been
after
more
this
obvious
turn
if-
of
Wait,
something
I am
screwing up,
proficient
or
in
the next
Arcana.
one, you would probably figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's if it had been a fireball, it would be obvious because there
Yes.
would be this flaming fireball and nothing around me.
Right.
But something directed at me that doesn't have an obvious like ray of death type thing.
Right.
Maybe
assume
less.
that whole person would look like some magical outline over your body or something.
But instead of
again, that's
actually
my
the,
flavor.
yeah, instead of the outline appearing, nothing happened. So you
Right.
have an inkling that something's up. Grim Eyes does not.
Okay.
My question was pertaining to because he's a mage, I would assume he would have some inkling because he can cast magic,
Right.
even as a warlock.
Right.
Especially
And
one
magic
who had
exists.
Archfey.
Yeah, and he's from another plane,
been
and that
for a
magic
while.
exists as well. I'm just trying to. Give
That's
him
why. That's why.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with my first thought, which was I'm going to run directly underneath Invar's, and I'm gonna grasping chains at Fate to try to yank her out of his grip.
It'll work.
Okay. Grasping chains comes from the ground, right?
It comes from me, I think.
Okay.
A
Oh, yeah.
lash of lightning that strikes a
grasping
creature
change
that
is
tries
just
to-
lightning lure.
Yeah, and then it tries to yank them to me. It would stop 5 feet up.
Yep.
Basically, it smashes in and then just dissipates as it hits an invisible barrier.
No, really, it's okay, guys.
By the way, my verbal components for that is get over here.
All right.
Mortal Kombat.
And just for the record, that one, Grasping Chains, is actually it's just reskin lightning lore for a character that I had named Tor Masku, that was reskinned because he had chains surrounding him. So that's all that is.
That's cool.
Nice. I was wondering why the hell it was called Grasping Chains and it was available to me.
Somehow the homebrew got made available. Sorry.
It's me. I allowed everything.
I will continue to blame Jeff. Yeah, it's a cantrip I have. It's fine.
So fucked up. All right. Anything else, Grim Eyes?
With that happening, the real question is, did I have my weapon, my packed weapon? And I'm gonna say the answer was no. So that is my entire turn going, what the fuck, dude?
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Icarus.
All right. So I'm out of the range of the anti-magic thing, right?
Correct.
So I'm
Uh,
technically here.
Yeah.
Shut me there.
Sweet.
okay. Well, it stops magic spells, but it can't really stop things that are being propelled by magic. So I'm going to use my decanter of endless water to push him into a wall.
What wall?
No. Let's go with this.
Okay.
Straight that way.
I don't
I don't know
Maybe
what
I'll
would
just
happen if
send
I
him
went into the
flying
well.
Into the sky.
That'd be scary.
So what are the mechanics of the decanter of endless water?
It's a geyser.
A geyser produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide.
Okay.
Bonus action. The target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I'm aiming that at him. Oh, thank you.
Is it
So-
salt water or fresh water?
Irrelevant.
Acid water.
Well, we're back to Detroit again.
It's
Full
battery
circle.
acid. It's fine.
Northern Indiana.
Okay. You are going to be making a strength save there.
I'm
Which he will
I'm
fucking-
just waiting to fail. I keep waiting to fail, and I keep.
You're not
Come
fucking
on,
gonna.
fail.
I fail.
Okey-dokey.
Oh!
You fall prone. You
I
take
fall
1d4
prone.
damage. Make a Constitution roll for you.
What's
Oh.
the damage that I take?
I don't know. 1d4. Oh, 4.
2.
Okay, make a concentration check.
I pass.
Wow. Yeah, you did.
Wait. Hold on.
But he falls prone.
just fell
and he's
prone.
falling.
And he's falling from 15 feet. That is also fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which I then have to ask.
Unless, do you have
Is-
gliding? Because he could technically slow fall.
No, that's not. He won't have gliding. He
Okay.
just has fly.
No, I've got winged boots.
Okay.
But the actual question is, the bludgeoning damage.
Actually, I
from
don't
falling-
have winged boots.
Yeah, you're in the field of anti-magic.
Yeah, I don't have winged boots.
Yeah, so you never flew up.
Oh, okay.
So then I ran 30 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
15 feet.
15 feet
15
away.
feet.
15 feet.
All right.
that's
But
fine.
hitting me with water, do I get pushed?
Yes.
How far do I get pushed?
Depends on what direction you're running.
Up to 50.
Knocked
wait,
prone. You
Knocked
get knocked prone. Yeah, objects get pushed. Creatures get knocked over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
right?
No,
for
well,
the
it
sake of
says-
this, I'm going
Yeah, okay.
to. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and put you right here because there wouldn't have been an attack of opportunity on you. Because the only person close was Icarus, and that was on Fate, and I don't think Icarus is going to attack Fate.
No.
Okay, so you're right
Eyes
there, and now you're
within-
prone.
All right, cool. I was making sure Grim Eyes is in the right spot for him to have tried to yank Fate to him.
And stay down.
I am going to have you make an opposed strength or dex check, Invar's, to see if you can maintain your hold on Fate or if you automatically let go. And it'll be
Because
7.
he's all slippery.
That's probably a fail.
Yep. She, as you get knocked backwards, she pushes you away and draws her sword in the same motion.
Oh, hold on a second. I got hit and then I fell. There was
Yeah,
fall damage. Or
no,
I
there's
didn't
no
fall.
fall
I'm sorry, I
damage,
didn't
no.
fall. Yeah, so only one constant. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That said, the question still applies. Falling. if he did fall,
It
would
would've
it
been
do
another
full
concentration.
damage, or would he be resistant to it because he's resistant to non-magical damage?
It's falling, not bludgeoning or piercing. So
Right,
It
yeah.
is
I would-
bludgeoning
it would-
damage,
it would
though.
be
That's why I was
bludgeoning, I would
asking.
be resistant.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to know for
Okay.
future reference.
So you
I'm a
did your
bouncing ball.
bonus action decanter. You still have your normal action, Icarus.
Oh yeah, I do. Let me see. I'm not attuned to it, so I can't use its special abilities, but I still have the crossbow, so I can just use it like a normal. Provides a +3 to attacks, so
You will get bonuses to hit, but the bonuses to damage will be non-existent.
oh yeah, that makes sense. So I guess it won't let me. So I'll just make a d20 and add 3. Because Roll20 is weird. That's a 15.
That is just barely a miss.
Really? Aw.
Yep. Minus the magic of the shield that I have, it's a 16.
Um,
Or is it a 17? It's one of the two, but it's not a 15.
All right.
what?
Essential.
If these are are they still grappled between each other?
No.
No.
Fate is She's in the middle of standing back up because she was hit with it. Actually, you know what? I need to see. No,
Essential
she
is
was
just
knocked
gonna
down.
go.
True. She was knocked
Okay,
down too.
Essential is just gonna go run over and just disarm Inbars from whatever he has in his hands. I'm assuming a shield and something else, or is his weapon at his
I
side?
usually have a shield and a spear, but I was
was
just
ju-
grappling somebody, so
That's what
I
I'm
would imagine
saying.
they're stowed.
I would imagine the shield. Oh yeah, okay. I was just giving you the shield. Just but anyways. So if he doesn't have anything, then I'm gonna grapple Inbars
Okay.
and just
Tie
like,
him
lay
up.
on top of him. I'm gonna wrestle him.
All right. Let's see. You are 35 feet away from Invar's.
Oh well, shit.
I guess I could have
Oh,
run
there
over
you go.
there and done a maul
Yeah.
attack.
So you're right next to him. You have
Can
a
I
5
pull
foot
him?
reach.
Okay. Is this the pose then? The pose athletics?
Posed athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
gonna
You
choose
are going to
athletics.
have to. Oh, okay, yeah. Whatever.
14.
Do I have advantage because he's prone?
Yes, you do.
$19.
Invar's, you are pinned, grappled to the ground.
And soaking wet.
Yes.
This was like even. He's
Not,
like
but I'm really scared he's going to throw me now.
Rosina
Ooh, cool.
looks back at the well again.
Oh God.
Invar's, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my breath weapon.
I mean-
Trait.
All right.
My breath weapon trait.
Okay.
To roar.
So,
Oh.
Forcing each creature of my choice that can hear or see me within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14. It's a low DC, but I got to try.
Is this thing involve fear or anything?
Yep.
I'm
wait,
immune to
so-
fear. I'm a paladin.
Is that everybody or?
I don't know this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna automatically pass them. So
what's the range on it?
30 feet.
Everybody but
much everybody.
Rosina is in range.
So DC 14 wisdom save.
what did your roar sound?
That's a 24.
That is scary.
It sounds like the noise that Slappy made when you threw him across.
Dirty
okay.
20.
Okay, essentially slightly scared.
Can I shout at Inbars? You have 10 seconds to desist, or I'm turning you into a frog.
He's pretty the sister. Just put a mug on him.
All right. Did anybody fail that save? Okay. All right. Well, that was your action, Invar's. You got anything else? You're grappled. You're not restrained or incapacitated.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know. Is anybody here an elemental, fey, or fiend, or celestial? I don't
No?
think so. No.
I mean, I'm married into the family, but
I mean, a
You
fae.
asked a very pertinent question for my character. Yes, I am a fae.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to think what bonus actions are kind of limited.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go
Stress.
for it. I'm gonna go for it. All in, right?
Mhm.
No, really. Let me go.
Hmm.
Divine word. DC 19 charisma save.
Yeah. Hey, there goes my plus 15.
Hey.
Is that a spell?
It's a bonus action spell.
Yeah.
You
You
can't
are
do
in
that.
verbal,
You have
just
anti-magic
verbal.
field.
anti-magic.
Oh, anti-magic.
Anti-magic
Okay, that's
field.
true.
You
Yeah,
guys-
yeah.
If you drop the
no,
anti-magic,
let
sure,
that-
you
No,
can
no, I'm not
do
gonna
it.
drop the anti-magic.
I want that just to go and just be like, what are you doing? Oh,
Yeah,
now
okay.
you know how it feels, huh? It's your own undoing.
That's okay. No, so given that,
There's really not much you can do as a bonus action.
no, there's not. Bonus actions just suck unless you're like certain classes. Bonus action squirm. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll do that.
You successfully
out.
squirm. All right. Fate, seeing that you seem to be held down, she's going to go back to the well and start trying to heal it again.
As she leaves, I get an opportunity attack.
Yes, you do at disadvantage.
I'm going to try to grapple her.
Oh.
Why?
it's grapple on grapple
Why are you
grapple.
like this?
All right.
I'm
is your
just
friend
reaching out to
doing?
try to grab her. Right.
Okay.
So
What is your
it's-
friend
it's,
doing?
It's what it is.
Why is he
So
doing
you are
this?
It's
making-
24.
Oh
You know
my
him better than
God.
I do.
I'm going to give her advantage to try to break this, but unfortunately, she does not have much in the way of that. So
That's hilarious,
you
dude.
grab her foot, and she is stuck.
Can we cue the fucking yakety sax music?
Bad.
Oh boy.
Well, she tries to move, realizes that doesn't work, and is going to hit you with her sword.
It's not magic.
It is not magic. Oh, shit. It is a packed weapon.
Then it's not there.
It's not there.
She can still
Wait,
punch me.
is
Yeah,
that
she can still punch him.
magic to summon
Well,
it, or
it is magic to summon one,
But it doesn't exist in the sphere.
Yeah.
It snuffs out. in the
unless
sphere.
it's. I'm not sure if it's already physical.
That's on Jeffco, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this anti-magic field is fucking everybody. So
Well, she was concentrating on
She's-
healing something. She
yeah,
didn't have a weapon out.
yeah, she didn't have a weapon out, so she's just gonna try to punch you in the face.
Like I said, she can still punch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has advantage.
Let's not get bogged down in the mechanics
The
at
the
all.
minutia of this. Yeah, I rolled a 19. I fucking hit you.
That hits, indeed.
Yep, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage to the face.
I can't take less than one, so I take one. But I've got to make a concentration save.
Yes, you do.
Does blood get smeared on Central's face?
Oh, I failed.
Oh my god! She
my
punched
God.
you and you dropped the shield.
Right on the snout. Boop.
Nice. That's karma.
it's like when
That's totally karma.
if you hit your nose, you just get tears in your eyes, and you're
It-
just like,
it's true.
Spawn to.
It really
Spawn to.
is. But they're crocodile tears. No.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
she's lucky she didn't. You're lucky she didn't punch you in the sternum. Really, right here is really painful.
All
It does
right.
hurt. That does hurt.
And Grim Eyes, it is your turn. We're gonna go right up to Essential, and then we'll call it, and then we'll leave a lovely cliffhanger here for you.
Oh man.
Grim Eyes.
Use wrath one.
So the flesh-rending clutches.
Uh huh.
Those
Here's a question.
those require attunement
Anti-magic
for-
shield is invisible. You wouldn't see it go down.
Right.
Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out if I don't have it attuned, what exactly am I losing out on here? Looking at it written out.
Well, the effects on it are effectively magical. So how I run that one in particular is they just act as a normal gauntlet because you don't fully understand how to use them.
Okay, but they still would deal the 1d12 slashing if I hit
Yes.
with it, right? Cool. I'm gonna put the glove on knowing damn well I have not attuned to this thing in weeks. And I'm gonna
Bam!
just shin and try to slap him across the face with it.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Action, unarmed strike. 14. I don't think I hit.
You missed. You're like, huh. All right.
But there were razor claws that just went straight past you.
Basically, you how I imagine that is you try to hit him, but you're really unfamiliar with how they work, and it just kind of like glances off his scales.
Yeah, and it would be a 17 AC,
Yes.
looking at the shield and everything.
How big are you, Invars?
I'm regular sized.
Well, like, well, how,
I mean, I'm
how
a
tall are you?
dragonborn, so I'm
How,
big.
how tall are you, and how much do you weigh?
I don't know. I'm not ridiculous. I got it. I'm 6'2", 240.
I'm just saying, yeah, because I'm a 6'7", 280 guy, so like we're a big ball of fat muscle.
Yeah, we're
Like,
we're doing
we're,
this,
We're a meat patty.
and we're wet. It's
Yeah,
great.
We're soaking wet. And it's great.
This is a pool party. We need bubbles.
It's sexy.
All right, Grimeyes, you got anything else?
Nothing that's not
Okay.
magical because I don't know that the thing has gone down.
Icarus?
Sorry, Inbars, you brought this on yourself. I walk over here, and I use my infamous maul. Actually, if I move here, do I get advantage on that?
Again, is that a magic thing? Because you wouldn't
No,
know that
it's
the
No.
shield would.
It's just fucking
He's
a big
claws on
bear.
my hand.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, your friends are basically just punching the shit.
Yeah, that's how it works.
All right, yeah, if
And
you
I
move there,
have-
you'll get advantage, yes.
But that's why
Okay.
I said 17 is your number.
Okay. Come on. Give me the advantage. Sorry, I have +7 to this. That is a 24. That hits. How much damage is this? 17 damage.
Is that
Question. I have two-handed fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my other hand to make another attack?
I believe is a bonus action, but it doesn't have any of the stuff. Well, no, since you had... Is it two-weapon fighting or two-handed fighting?
yeah? Is it
two-weapon
a
fighting.
feat or a feature, or is it just a thing
It's
on
an-
your character
It's
sheet?
an action in combat. When you
That's-
take the
that's-
attack action that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different.
Okay, that's two-weapon
And-
fighting, yeah. So you can use your offhand to do a bonus action attack.
Cool. I do it.
So 17 slashing damage that's non-magical.
Yep,
Yep.
got that one. And this one
that's
hits too.
That's a natural 20, so
Wow.
37.
You should do that more often.
Did you just
I
take
do.
37 damage slashing?
It's less. I'm resistant
Yeah.
to slashing, so it's 47 is 46 is 23.
So this started off as dangerous to what is happening.
Yes.
It's just getting clobbered.
I'm getting mauled, quite literally.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
shouting
okay.
at you.
It's what Jormungand would want.
That's right.
And with
I'm
that,
quite honestly trying to knock
Oh,
you
come
unconscious
on.
at this
Come on.
point.
Come on, Jeff. Come on. Come on.
No, please.
we'll
He said
find out
something-
what happens to Invar's next week. Will he succeed in stopping the healing of the well, or will he end up another casualty to his god? Thank you all for joining us. What the fuck just happened?
Well, honestly, I can tell you what the fuck just happened. A sudden but inevitable betrayal.
There was no betrayal.
It was long.
No, he
coming.
was straight up honest the entire time. He kept talking about trying to destroy this fucking well.
No, here's the thing. We accepted it, but until
Like
it
I
actually
said,
happened, we didn't
inevitable.
want to accept
It
it.
was it wasn't empty talk.
Like I said, inevitable.
Yeah, like you said, we put it to the side for now, but now that it actually happens, we must act upon our ignorance.
Oh my god. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and thank you for watching. Holy shit.